Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Many of you have requested another drunk story time, but a story time about me being drunk, not about like another person. And if you're new to this channel, hi, welcome. My name is Kayleefae. Please like this video, subscribe if you want. Comment down below if you have any questions or what else you would like to see from me. And yeah, so I guess we'll just get right into the video. So, when I was 21, we'll start with my 21st birthday. I wasn't introduced to alcohol until I was 21, so my best friend at the time came over with her two girlfriends and she brought me like big bottle of Grey Goose, and I was like, oh, interesting. Mind you, I didn't eat much that day, and since it's my first time drinking, let me tell you, it felt very different. So I just had straight shots of vodka. I probably had like 8 shots of Grey Goose, which is very strong. And even to this day, it's still strong. It's my favorite vodka brand, besides Smirnoff and Absolute. So we were drinking, and I think my mom came in and had a shot with us. My boyfriend at the time said he'd meet me down at the club. So I had the shots. We get in the car. I don't even understand what's going on. Everything literally felt like I was in outer space. Slow, very slow motion. I was like, whoa. Am I being kidnapped? Because that's what was running through my brain. I didn't know what was going on, where I was. I know I was in good hands with my friends. When we get to the club, I had 1 drink because I was only allowed to have 1 because I was so drunk. So my friend and her friends got their drinks. I was so drunk we were dancing that I just decided, why don't I just smack my friend's drink out of her hand? So that's what I did, and I didn't purposely do it. It kind of just happened because I'm very clumsy when I'm drunk. I'm not ashamed about it at all. So by that time we were walking to the next bar, and my ex-boyfriend arrived. Well, he's my ex now, so that's why I said my ex-boyfriend. I'm not going to give him a name because he doesn't matter to me anymore. So we were walking to the bar, and I don't even remember doing this, but apparently I was hugging a tree for like a good 30 minutes, and my friends were like, what are you doing? And then I like fell over. I should have never wore high heels my first time drinking, because that was a mistake since I kept falling over so many times. And we got back to his place. I was so drunk that I passed out, and I'm pretty sure I threw up the next morning. So that was my 21st birthday experience. Now the next story time. The last story time that I just shared right now was from, let's see, I'm 26, probably like 5 years ago, I'm guessing. Maybe 5 or 6 years ago, I don't know. But the most recent drunk story time was New Year's. So it was New Year's Eve. And this is a different ex-boyfriend. You guys probably think I'm nuts. You're like, what's with Kaylee and all her ex-boyfriends? It's not me. I'm never the problem. But anyways, back to the story. I decided to bring 4 Trulies with me because my ex-boyfriend at the time, his friend was having a party, right? So I went out with my girlfriend and we got cute outfits. I got this cute black glittery silk dress from Windsor, and I wore like combat boots and fishnets. It was really cute, and pretty jewelry. So we get there, and I thought it was a party for young people. Oh no, I wasn't informed that got there at like 10 o'clock. There was his friend's whole family, and I'm dressed very sexy, and I felt so uncomfortable. And then 12 o'clock, all the people my age came. I just was so uncomfortable for a good hour and a half. Just standing there like, oh my God, I'm like freaking out. So then I was just taking some shots just to like calm my nerves, since I was very nervous because nobody else was dressed the way I was. See, when I go out with my girlfriends, We get dressed up and look cute. I didn't know this party. Nobody was dressed up. They were in casual clothes, like a crop top and jeans or sweater and jeans, and I'm in this fancy ass outfit. I was so embarrassed, even though everyone told me I looked really good. So I had my first Truly. I sucked that one down, and then I had my second one and my third one. And I didn't know my ex-boyfriend was testing me, counting how many drinks I had on a holiday. Let me remind you, on a holiday. Who does that? Who does that? So I was just enjoying my night, and I had some shots. Everyone's like, let's take a shot. And I'm like, yeah, shots. I don't remember much of that night, but we all took shots. Probably took like 10 shots maybe, and had like 5 Trulies, and then I like had some hard malt beverages like Mike's Hard Lemonade or beer or something. And then when the ball dropped, they popped a bottle of champagne, so we all took a sip. But my ex now, he didn't drink one bit. He just wanted to see how I was going to act and if I was going to act stupid. But let me remind you, none of my ex-boyfriends cared how much I drank. They would never judge me, and they wouldn't fucking count how many drinks I had, just to go home to tell my damn mother what happened. Like, who does that? Honestly, who freaking does that? And no offense, but this is why I'm not dating someone younger than me. Never again. So, after that, everybody was like drinking still, partying. There was lots of food, so when I'm drunk, I eat. I love food. I'll keep eating and then I'll keep drinking. It's like you gotta have that balance there. So that was that. I don't remember much. I think I fell a few times outside in the garage, because that's where everybody was smoking their cigarettes, their marijuana, and going out to their cars to do other things, meaning like other stuff that's not very safe to do. Don't ever do drugs. They're bad for you. That's all I'm gonna say. And they mess you up mentally. And bad things could happen to you if you're out alone at night. I'm just saying. So I fell over like 5 times that night. I had like a busted ass knee, and my shoes, my favorite $100 shoes, which were like combat boots, they were so destroyed. I was so upset. They're all scuffed up. I don't know how to get the scuff out, but I'm really upset about it. I'm so upset. They're my favorite shoes. It's probably why I never wear them, because I don't want to ruin them. So we're on the way home. I don't even remember coming home. I don't. I was so excited for sexy night, you know. Get to my house. I think I fell outside in the mulch by my front steps, and then I fell in the parking lot of my house. I fell in the parking lot. Scraped my knee, and I slipped and fell up the stairs in my room after I went down to went downstairs to get changed. I came back up. My boyfriend was gone. I was like to my mom, what the hell? And I just started crying because I'm like, what did I do? And she goes, honey, he said that you got really drunk and he was testing you and that you got out of hand. And I said, but it's a fucking, excuse my French, I don't know if I'll get flagged for saying that. Let's just pretend I never said that. It was a damn holiday. Everybody gets so messed up on New Year's Eve. Everybody knows this. It's nothing new. We all freaking do it. Everybody, guys, girls, whatever, you all do it. And so he left, and I think New Year's was on a weekend. I really can't remember, but I started calling him and texting him. He wasn't answering. The next I kept calling him and texting him. He didn't answer me. He like ignored me for 3 days and wouldn't tell me why. I was like, what is your problem? So I went out to the bar with my mom for some drinks to get my head off of him for being immature and childish, for ignoring me for 3 days. Real men don't ignore women for 3 days, especially if you're with them. Like, who the freak does that? So he didn't answer. So I kept blowing up his phone, blowing it up, because I just wanted to know what I did. He said, I need to work on some issues, some inner issues, and that he tested me because that's why he didn't want to drink that night. He wanted to see how I was going to react. I'm like, dude, you're not freaking marrying me? How the hell do you care how I react? Like, that is some crazy ass crap to do to me. I seriously don't understand. Because I get told by my friends I'm a blast and I'm fun to go out. And I just didn't understand. And it really hurt me. It really did. I was really upset that night. Or like, yeah, for the past week I was upset because he ignored me for so long. And I always thought, like, it's me, I did something. But no, I'm a typical woman, a typical young adult that wants to have fun on a holiday. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. So basically I had to work out my own issues, so he said, and that I wouldn't stop talking. So the main reason was I wouldn't shut the hell up. But most people, when they're drunk, they don't shut up. They just keep rambling on. And then I tried to be sexy towards him, and apparently it was cringy and not cute. Excuse me, I burped. Cringy and not cute. Like, no man has ever told me that I talk too much, or I'm annoying, or that I get out of hand when I'm drunk. Honestly, you can ask my friends. I just fall over a lot and laugh at myself. Anyways, moral of the story, he is not the one for me. A few months later, he dumped me over dinner. And it was so bad that I cried. Oh, man. Let me know if you want to hear any more drug stories, but I thought I would tell you those two because they're really funny. I do have another one that's really, really funny, but I don't want to make this video like 30 minutes long, so I thought that I would just share that one with you guys. So, yeah. And if you want to know what company makes this shirt, it's my favorite nonprofit organization. They're called Sand Cloud. And when you buy something, they donate 10% to the fishies in the marine life and the sea turtles. That means a lot to me because I feel like our planet does need like more donations to make our world a better place. And for our oceans, of course, like keep the plastic and the tin cans and everything out of the ocean. It's not nice. It's really not good for those animals. So the code for my shirt, if you want 25% off, it's kayleefae 25. And the link will be down in my description box below. And thank you so much for watching. Please give this a thumbs up. Please share this video. Tell your friends, tell your parents, tell everybody. Just please subscribe and keep supporting me. And you can message me on Instagram or Twitter anytime. I always respond to everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Good night.